Hello, I'm going to be talking about Platform and my favorite characters in it and why I think I relate to them the most. And this is for Edgar's class as well. The first movie I chose Imogiri, the woman with the dog who worked there as well, like getting people inside of it. She was my favorite, but I also relate to her. She was my favorite because she was the first person to try to not be greedy. She tried to hand food down over and tried to save the place. That was her end goal, even though she was going to pass away relatively soon because of the cancer she had. And I personally related to that. And if I was in Platform, I would do a very similar thing as well, where I would try to help everyone else out and think about that as well. So that's why I relate to her the most. Everyone else in Platform 1 was a little crazy, but I feel like Imogiri definitely was a bit one of the more tamer characters. Um, yeah, she was definitely my favorite, and I do relate to her to a certain extent because she decided to finish her life trying to help everyone in there, even though they didn't really want the help. And this in the second Platform, the character who I related to the most, not necessarily, but I really liked Robespierre in the beginning of the movie when he was enforcing the rules. It really felt like he was just trying to enforce these rules and trying to be fair to everyone. I feel like he was trying to do it so well without too much violence, unlike Dagi Bobby, who was terrible being a leader. But I feel like Robespierre really helped everyone out, and he cared about others just as much as he cared for himself, the meals. He tried keeping everything very fair. Obviously, the system wasn't going to work that they had, but I definitely relate to him the most because I would also really like to follow certain rules and try my best to help people that would be below me. Also, in general in life, I would always want to help people who are less unfortunate than I am. So that's why I noticed that kind of common theme with my two favorite characters being Robespierre and Imogiri. Because in the end of the day, they were the two to me that stuck out in trying to help everyone. And that's just something I relate to. It's just trying to help everyone. Not to be too greedy. That's definitely why. I mean, they were definitely my two favorite characters, but they were also two characters that I could relate to and I could connect to because of their views and compared to everyone else's views in that movie. But definitely someone I could relate to with their views, and I liked how they were being very peaceful with it and tried their best to help everyone out. And that's what I did. What I related to is just trying your best and trying to help everyone you can because people are sometimes less fortunate than you, and you can make a very big impact than you think, and that's why I definitely connected with those two the most.